Alright, what is going on YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Alright, so quick few minutes here, 5-minute video for you guys. We are on Lewinsville Road here, heading on to Route 7. So I wanted to quickly show you guys some of the maneuvers that it makes on these one-lane roads, as well as the right turn. Alright, so we are approaching Leesburg Pike in about half a mile, and man, I gotta say the area back here is the place to be. Houses here are pretty expensive, but these are going to be some of the nicest houses you find in Northern Virginia. It's going to be in this whole Great Falls area, and especially off Georgetown Pike. Definitely a nice neighborhood to live in. No, I do not live in this neighborhood, but I do have to pass through it to get to my neighborhood. Alright, so this is a really interesting portion here that I wanted to make sure to include for this video. So they just did some unexpected changes here to this road. Normally I used to be able to just go that way and get on to the highway. I don't know if you consider this a highway. Tesla doesn't consider this a highway because FSD still runs, and this is before version 11. So here we go. So this is pretty cool because number one, it fails in construction. See, it almost failed there, but it didn't. Now let's see if we can go correctly. Now they just kind of makeshifted this lane a few weeks ago, so this did not exist a few weeks. Notice how it shows up, and it's using the active Tesla vision to kind of stitch together the vector space. So that's how you know this stuff is not preloaded in here, because this little turn that I'm on right now with all this construction, this did not exist a couple weeks ago. So let's see how it does about merging onto Route 7 over here. Even though I'm behind this work vehicle, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the indicator. I actually did do that input myself. Yeah, so I want to show you guys real quick FSD beta and construction. So this is going to be kind of the main takeaway of this video here. Let's see if it switches. Oh, right away, 45 miles. And I'm noticing that it's starting to switch the speed limit just moments before than it used to. It used to do it as it was crossing the sign. Now it does it right before, which just gives it a few extra seconds to kind of slow down. And I like to see improvements on that as updates come along. Alright, so live construction. They've been working on this road for the past 2 weeks. So, you know, if you watch some of my videos from a month ago, I was taking this same road, and there was not nearly as much construction going on. What they're doing over here, I think they're expanding the road. At first I thought they were adding the subway metro down the middle. Who knows, they might be, but I think they're just expanding this road. So FSD has two arch nemesis. One is construction, and number two is weather. So these are the biggest factors that will throw off autopilot, okay, from my experiences. Now, comment below if something different has happened to you. But this is the time where you need to be extra vigilant. When it's raining, snowing, whatever, and then also when there's construction out. So, and if you're in construction in the rain, I mean, now is the time where you just may want to just drive yourself. I have a couple videos up of in construction in the rain, and I've seen FSD just do some like random jerk motions like right there. So it's always important to have your hands on the wheel or hover over. I always keep them right here on my knees because of the amount of times that I've had to take over using FSD. Yeah, so this is a great example here. These cones were just placed, you know, here. This is not like preloaded here on this vector space. So you could see that it's actually picking up live cones, and you can see the placement of some of these cones, and you can see it's doing the best job possible. Also keep in mind it's picking up the traffic on the right side of me for the construction cars that were parked along the side of the road. It's even able to pick up some of the traffic on the opposite, side of traffic heading in the other direction, which I think is just phenomenal for the cameras to be able to go over the barrier and be able to pick up some of these cars. Yeah, so the technology used to stitch together this vector space is top notch. I mean, nothing beats your brain's vector space, the one that it creates, because that is by far the best. All right, so we got a maneuver here that we need to do. We got a big set of cones in front of us. Let's see what FSD does. Oh, it was almost gonna hit the cones. Notice how I had to take over. It may not have, who knows? It could have done some last second jerk motion and then, who knows? But I like to take over if needed. That's kind of like my thing. I don't give it a chance, because the last thing I want to do is end up in a ditch. So if anyone told you that Tesla cars can't crash, that's wrong. That's impossible. Just think about physics. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works. So now you can implement as many safety features as possible, okay? But there's no way that these things cannot crash. So really, just key is be careful. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Now, nowadays I'm starting to notice that you are more careful in a Tesla. And why is that? Because it's a new experience for most people, and they're not sure on what to expect. So they kind of drive like this. They're like, what's gonna happen? And what ends up happening is you're a little bit more paranoid, and because of that, you drive better, you drive safer, and you actually implement kind of these safety things, as like daily habits, because they say your day really just consists of a bunch of little habits that you do. Oh my gosh, look, I'm about to stop in the middle of the road on a red light. Okay, luckily we just passed in the right nick of time, but once again, I'm having this yellow light issue with this particular update, and I have never dealt with Tesla potentially running a red light. And when I notice things like this, and then I see someone on Twitter talk about it, I'm like, uh-oh, it's not just me. So I noticed that with the auto park thing. As soon as I think it was like Thanksgiving when we got that update. Ever since then, pretty much since January, I believe my auto park went away. Now, thanks to I can't remember the person on my YouTube channel that when I originally made the video about auto park, saying that, hey, it stopped working for me. Someone commented something saying that, hey, if you change profiles and you use a profile that doesn't use FSD and then try to auto park, it will start picking up the spots. So I think the reason why is it goes back to using the ultrasonic sensors, and right now FSD does not. Now, I might be wrong about that, because when I park, the inches still shows up, and I was told on the 2023 Model Ys, because I still haven't got mine yet, but the inches don't show up. Now, the inches when you're parking is probably one of the coolest features Tesla implemented. I mean, come on, you got inches. It tells you how close you are to something by the inch, so like when it comes down to like parking in your garage, or like doing some really tight parking, especially when you're backing up, or you know, getting close to a pole. Oh my god, the inches feature is the coolest thing ever. It's getting a little warm in here. So yeah, I have to say that is amazing. I really hope that once they sort out the V11 with auto park and the ultrasonic sensors, that inches is available for everyone to see on their screen. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Again, the PSA here is vigilant in traffic and construction and weather. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, and hope you have a great rest of your day.